given it to me. So it is very difficult for me to speak to the scientist of your stature. But only the connection is I was also a science student because I was graduated from Dhaka Engineering University and I am an architect by profession. So that is the only connection I have with you. But at the same time, I do understand the people's pulse because I am a politician too. So first of all, I want to address you people. I mean, it is wonderful that Science Academy has arranged such a seminar, and the people from abroad, I mean, who are really matters, they have also joined this occasion. So first of all, I mean, all the foreign guests, from my government side, I want to congratulate you. I want to be politely, I want to say that we are really grateful that you have come. The president of this occasion, Professor Emeritus Dr. Aminul Islam, he is also very known to me because we had so many occasions together when he was a teacher. So I normally, they kindly ask me to deliver speech to the younger generation, and naturally I have a fascination for the younger generation. And that matter, I think the young scientist, this is another wonderful, I mean, this is really wonderful to me because we feel we have born for the younger generation. And for that matter, I'm really grateful to the president and also in chair, Dr. Naeem Chaudhary. He is another very close to me, and he is now the chairman of BIRA. I mean, it's a very difficult job he is doing because we are going to have our first nuclear project in Bangladesh, and he is the chief of the regulatory body. And the Secretary General, Professor Mesbauddin, he is my class friend, so in that matter I am also privileged because we studied together in the intermediate college. Ladies and gentlemen, it is wonderful that I am really, personally I am very happy because Bangladesh is a very small country, I mean area-wise, but we have so many people live in this area. So our government has first decided that we have to do something for the scientists. I mean, we must have some arrangements so that the scientists can work in this country and they can produce something which will help so many people in a small area. And it is wonderful that the people of Bangladesh, as you know, this is a country full of rivers. And our normal people are very creative. They can write poetry, they can sing, I mean, very creative people. But it is at the same time we have felt that only creative people can become scientists, nobody else. And that is what is happening. Even our general people, our government wanted to give them information and make their life easier. So my Prime Minister said, we will go for the digital Bangladesh. And today, it has become the brand. And every people are using this technology of mobile. And their life is much more easy now. It was in my ministry for 3.5 years when we started this. And I have found as a politician that if you can touch the people's heart, whether it is science or whatever it is, it will make a success. So that time, I started to convey the government's attitude towards people, and my father was a novelist, so I got something from him. While he was living, I haven't written anything because I was afraid. But after his death, I am also a poet now. So I have written that digital Bangladesh hobe sob manusher jonno. Digital Bangladesh will be for everybody. Digital Bangladesh hobe sob manusher jonno. প্রযুক্তি করিতে পারে প্রযুক্তি করিতে পারে দারিদ্র্য মোচন. I mean, only technology can change people's life. I mean, people can get rid of poverty. প্রযুক্তি করিতে পারে দারিদ্র্য মোচন. সাউথ পুরস্কার তার recognition what our Prime Minister got. And also the newer generation, because I think Bangladesh is now really privileged because we have a very big dividend. I mean, almost more than 60% people are younger. And we have some symptom also. We have seen some symptom. 2 of our boys and 2 of our girls, they conquer Everest. So I take it as a significant. It is really significant because why after 42 years of liberation then why 2 boys and girls went there? This is something, as I think it's an indication of future. So I have written, নব প্রজন্মের এভারেস্ট জয় প্রমাণ খুঁজিয়া পাই. নব প্রজন্মের এভারেস্ট জয় প্রমাণ খুঁজিয়া পাই. চেষ্টা করিলে বাঙালির কাছে অসাধ্য কিছুই না. We can do everything. At the same time, 2 boy, 2 girl, what does it indicate? I mean, what does it mean? নারী পুরুষে নব প্রজন্মের এভারেস্ট জয় অর্জনখানা বেশ. This is a great achievement. নব প্রজন্মের এভারেস্ট জয় অর্জনখানা বেশ. নারী পুরুষের নেই ভেদাভেদ. This is Bangladesh. I mean, 50-50 there also. So now Bangladesh, actually totally we are trying to give everything. I mean, the older generation, we want to give everything to the younger generation. And today I am really grateful to the Academy that young scientists are here. And the older scientists, I mean, senior scientists like you have given a chance to them so that they can replace you. I mean, this is great when the son is much more important in the society than father is very happy that. So this is also same thing. I mean, what father does and the academy is doing that. From the government, we are trying. I mean, as you know, we are not a very rich country. But even then, we are trying to help the younger generation, and we are sending them to abroad for higher education, the scientists, and I think more than 100 boys and girls are now studying in different countries. And it is also fortunate that the boys and girls, after their education, they are coming back. So this soil has some speciality too. So now the time has come, I think, for us, whatever we have, I mean, we must give it for our future generation. I went to one of the UN conference, and it was, I mean, energy for sustainable development. And you have seen in Bangladesh what our government has done, that we must produce more energy for people. And then if we can give them energy, they will change their life. So there I have said, I mean, Einstein's great theory, E is equal to mc square, all of us know. So I said we have a different abbreviation for that. Energy equals to man's multiple creativity. You give them energy, they will change their life. And that is happening. So, I mean, this soil has also something. The soil also says something, but we don't understand that sometimes. And especially I ask the scientists, because you understand more than others what the soil says. And whatever we have achieved, I mean, normal people, you see, in the field of agriculture, it is a wonderful achievement for Bangladesh. While it was it was 70 million people, we couldn't feed them. But now 160 million, we have extra production. And there also I have seen the scientists, whatever they do in the laboratory, the people at large also take it without any question. So that is a great thing. I mean, scientists and general people, they have such a connections. Because normally people are, shy to get something new, but our scientists